Greetings everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Vectorman 2. We're on Scene 3, the Bog Jam. This level's pretty interesting. It's a very non-linear level that takes place in the trees. Pretty cool. It's also notable because it's one of the first levels where we can pick up those max life power-ups that return from the previous game that increase your hit points. Oh, so valuable in a hard difficulty run. So we'll be looking for that. Not only does this level have one, it has two of said things. It also introduces a new element that we'll see that Vectorman 2 added from that didn't exist in the original. But I'll talk about that when I approach it. We have some of the original enemies returning from the first level, and some new ones here. Those beetles that we saw flying in the sky here that dive, if they hit you, they don't actually do damage, they just change your color. It's a pretty cool effect, but you know, you really, I don't know, sometimes it makes it harder to see yourself as you're flying around. Ooh, light blue, that's pretty good. As you can see, the energy shot bouncing all around. I was mentioning this in a previous video. It's pretty cool. Alright, here's a thing that is now introduced in the game. If you kill certain enemies, they give you a power that the enemy had. So I just killed a shield bug, and I collected the little emblem that came out of it, and it gives me a shield. There are lots of different enemies that we can do that with in the game, so we'll see them as we get to them, and I'll explain them as we do. Nice continue, that'll be helpful if I die. These shield bugs are kind of a bitch to kill though, so getting a shield from them is pretty good. It does make you invincible, which is nice. I'll take any kind of help I can get. Alright, the pulse beam is cool because it can travel through walls. Otherwise it looks exactly like your original photon cannon. Now I could just leave the level now. It's really easy to get out of here. You just go up to the right. But like I said, we're looking for extra things. The pulse beam does have a nasty habit of sometimes not traveling in a straight line, which can be unhelpful at times, but it's nothing that we can't really compensate with. Man, I'm almost gonna die. Some of these earlier levels, they throw the difficulty right at you, right from the beginning. The enemy placement in this game is truly, truly painful. Alright, so I collected my first Max Health Orb. It added a hit point to my health and filled me up. Pretty nice. There's actually one other one in this level. So there's actually two here to be looking for. Once again, like in the previous game, the double jump will kill enemies. And actually, in the first game, it didn't open up TVs, but in this game, it will open up the sacks. So, be thankful for that. There's the other one. So now we have 5 hit points. We're looking much different than we did before. Oh, come on, shield bug, just die already. There we go. Whoa, indeed. Sometimes it's easier to just jump around them and get them to look at you in different ways. This game also has a return of the multipliers. Pretty obvious what they do, but if you're not sure, there's times 2, times 3, times 5, and times 10. They pretty much multiply the amount that you get for things like points, extra lives, health refills, stuff like that. I got enough points there to get an extra life. Every time you get, you know, a certain number of points, you get an extra life, which is pretty handy. Oh, come on, this guy is kicking my ass. And if I didn't have a shield, it would be much worse. Lots of photons in this level. I just picked up another extra life, which is cool. Too bad I didn't get there in time to use my multiplier on it. I don't know why I wanted to kill those worms. Maybe it was just out of principle. Anyway, that's enough for Bog Jam. I'll see you guys next time. Later.